Away with you, buzzy fly moth thing as well. Go away. Give it a minute. There it is. Load game. Right. What have I done since last stream? I shall explain that forthwith. Your phone audio stopped working. Tuned to the bottom PC. Rip. That theme tune, though. Anyway, so right now, let's pause the game. I'm in the sewers underneath the Temple District. Came to the Temple District because I, let's see. Right. I went to the Shadow Thieves some time ago. The Shadow Thieves employed me to find proof of Mavar's treachery. Mavar being another guild house head in the city. And I joined Mavar's little gang undercover. And Mavar sent me off to go nick the amulet from a priestess of Talos. So to do that, I went into the Temple District here. And while I was here in the Temple District, I witnessed a lunatic preacher banging on about how all the gods are lies and you should join the cult of the Unseeing Eye and reveal the truth, bloody, bloody, bloody. He led a bunch of peasants off into the sewers. And a priest of Helm employed Jasper and company to go and investigate what the devil is going on down there, precisely. And that's what we're down here doing. I've now cleared out, basically before I stopped playing last time, I cleared out this entire sewer section here. There are a bunch of kobolds and a Rakshasa down here, and a gang of enemy adventurers that were over here, and that was a really, really crazy difficult fight, but I did win it in the end. And here we are, so we're about to disappear off in this direction, looking for the cult of the Unseeing Eye. Basically. Which I suspect is probably like led by a beholder or something. Like, my guess right now is beholder. It's got to be a beholder down here somewhere, surely. That's the whole thing. Beholders setting up cults underneath cities in the Forgotten Realms. It's, you know, you can't go 2 weeks without a beholder appearing in a sewer somewhere and setting up a cult. So, that's probably what it is, if I had to guess. I also went to that crypt to get the Book of Khazar for...
Be quick with it.
Korgan. I went and did that quest as well, and that was a bitch too, because it was full of mummies and undead that kept level draining my characters, and it was very, very annoying, but luckily it wasn't a very long quest. Oh, and there were a bunch of spiders that kept poisoning me too, which was kind of annoying. But, yeah, I got through that as well. Did I meet the chatty lich? I didn't, actually, no. I didn't meet a chatty lich. Well, the thing is, the Book of Khazar was not... It was really weird. The Book of Khazar wasn't actually in the tomb, because a bunch of Korgan's mates had already been there and nicked it, but it was really out of sequence for me, because I had to go back to the surface to rest at one point. Well, not to rest, but to resurrect Nalia, who got herself bushwhacked by a random skeleton warrior. So I went back up to the surface, to the slums, to go to the Temple of Ilmater there, to get her rezzed. And while I was on my way to said temple, we got ambushed by by Korgan's friends who had nicked the book. So I killed them and took the book. Then went back down into the crypt to carry on going through there. And then we got to the bit where the book should be, and it's not there. And I got the whole rant from Korgan about, those bastards have nicked the book, and I don't have it. And I'm just like, but we already have the book, because we already killed the guys who had the book. This is so wrong. But basically, it was kind of a mess. So yeah. Kind of weird, to be honest. If I go in the journal, the quest is considered finished. But as you can see here, look. This is actually day 16. The book has been recovered from Corgan's old party members, Shagbag and company, all of whom are now dead. Of course, there is no one to give it to now, so any gold from its sale is ours. I have sold it, by the way. And then day 17, the day after, it appears that the Book of Khazar was taken from the tomb by former companions of Corgan's. We must go to Pimlico's house in the Temple District to see if we can head them off and recover the book. So, yeah, it all happened out of sequence, and it was very strange. But anyway, as far as the game is concerned, it appears to be finished and done with, though, so. That happened. Like, it was weird. Like, they just, apparently the game did not account for the fact that the player might return to the slums before finishing that in order to res a party member that died. And that's particularly perplexing, really, considering some of the fights in that crypt are really, really quite tough. So, very odd, but it is what it is. Because they positioned this group of guys, who had stolen the book, they positioned them on the route towards the temple. So if you wanted to get to the temple to res one of your party members, you would have to meet these guys en route. All very odd, basically. All quite odd indeed. And incidentally, being a party member down, and also my party not having rested and having, you know, very few spells left and stuff like that, that ended up actually being quite a difficult fight. So, yeah. Oh, the other thing is I met Bodhi at the graveyard. By accident. I went to the graveyard because I was on my way back to do the rest of the crypts there, but I ended up turning up at night and forgot that she was going to meet me there at night. So I ended up accidentally meeting Bodhi, and she gave me the offer, basically, same as the Shadow Thieves. She changed the offer from, you know, like, you know how we had to gather 20,000 gold to give to the Shadow Thieves so that they would help us free Imoen. And you remember on the end of the last stream, we met a messenger from Bodhi saying, hey, you should come talk to us in the graveyard. We have a better offer for you. And then we got a messenger from the Shadow Thieves saying, hey, we've changed the offer now. Come talk to us first. And the Shadow Thieves dropped the payment down to 15,000. And then I went to see Bodhi by accident. And she was offering 15,000 for the same thing. The main difference, though, is that, well, basically, I sided with the Shadow Thieves. I told Bodhi to go sod off. Because from Jasper's perspective, I was like, better the devil you know, right? In fact, that was more or less what the dialogue option was. I'm going to go with the devil I know versus you, because, like, you know, creepy women with pale complexions meeting you in graveyards after dark, being extremely vague about how they're actually going to help you. Like, the whole thing just seemed really fishy. So I was just kind of like, no, I don't trust you as far as I could throw you, madam. Sorry. So, yeah. She kept being all sinister and saying, yes, you will get Tyrannicus and Imoen in time, eventually, and things like that. And I was just like, yeah, no, Bodhi, I'm sorry, but no. Particularly since the Shadow Thieves also dropped their offer to the same price as hers, I was just like, yeah, no, thanks. I'm just gonna head back to old Galen and side with him. Thank you very much. So yeah, but I've not actually said yes and given them the money yet, because as I said, I'm deliberately delaying right now because I'm basically just enjoying doing lots of side quests at present. I don't want to rush through the main quest right now. However, as I've said, I am mildly concerned that by not taking care of the main quest in a timely fashion, I'm possibly going to fuck myself later on as a result. But we'll find out. Let's see. I got 22 grand right now. I keep going up and down around that sort of thing because I keep selling things and then buying new things. I have a gem bag, a scroll case, and a potion case now, which makes me very happy indeed. I have a spider figurine, which allows me to summon a spider called Kithix once per day. And even if he dies, I get to summon him again the next day. That's quite a fun bit of kit, I must say. Jasper is currently level 10. And he has an absolute shit ton of spells. His spellbook is just packed right now. I have trouble selecting what I want to use, quite frankly, because I've got so much stuff. Poor Nalia's spellbook is a bit, a bit thin, really. But by comparison, although she does have a 7th level spell in here for some reason. That's interesting. Oh, so do I, apparently. Do I have any 8? I have an 8th level spell! Haha! Improved mantle, there you go. So Jasper's still winning. I don't think Jasper would never... He would simply never permit another party member to have a better spellbook than him. It just wouldn't be on. Let's be honest. But, yeah, Minsk is level 9. Korgan is level 9. Yoshimo's level 11. Bikoni is level 9, and Nali is level 10. So, no offense, Nalia, but as soon as we get Immerwin back, you're out of here. Yeah, she's still the identified donkey at the moment, really. As you can see, all her first level spells are identify ones. So yeah. Does that mean I'm not recruiting Edwin? Ooh, you know what? I don't know. I've still not found Edwin, so... Right now... I'd consider replacing Nalia with Edwin, I suppose, if I did come across him. I guess. Because I have no use for Nalia's thieving abilities, because they're rubbish. But yeah. Viconia's just generally awesome. She does have cure critical wounds knocked in there right now, but she does also have raise dead, mass cure, loads of other stuff. I got for her what was it? Holy power and where's the bloody thing? Draw upon holy might. Which if she does both of those, she actually just she goes a bit Super Saiyan and turns into an actually competent fighter, which is nice. Right now, she's got the Flail of Ages, which is technically she's not supposed to be able to use right now because she doesn't meet the strength requirements. I don't think. Yeah, but I equipped it on her when she was powered up, and now she's not powered up, but it's still in the slot, so she's still technically using it, even though she shouldn't be allowed to. It's a little bit weird, but I'm just going to not touch it. I think if I took it out of her inventory now, I would not be able to re-equip it on her without casting those spells. So we're just going to leave it for now. But she's AC -4 right now, which is, I think, the best in the entire party. Oh, no. Minsk is also AC -4 as well. That's not bad. But she's doing all right now, actually. She's the party healer, plus also she can power up in combat and go berserk. So that's fun. Yeah, without using those spells, she is preposterously useless in melee. Like strength 10, dexterity 19 is good, but constitution 8. With those spells, she can get up to constitution 11 at least, which is still not very good, but at least it's not 8. But her strength goes up to like 20 something, which is nuts. So she basically hits with every single attack she makes. It's really good. So. I think Minsk has a new sword, too. Yes, he has a 200 sword +1, finally. And he has the Cloak of the Sewers right now, which gives him AC +1, which is why he's got -4 AC right now. And full plate mail +1, too, which is nice. Korgan's got plate mail +1. He's still got Frost Reaver, because Frost Reaver is bloody great. What's this? Wyvern's Tail. Oh, yeah. It's a flail / Morning Star. Vaco +2, 2d4 +2 damage. Hit target must save versus poison or take 5 hit points of poison damage. Viconia also cannot use it because it requires 11 strength. Got a magic license here. Oh yeah, we got that ages ago, dude. I can throw spells around all day long, it's fine. Yeah, polymorph is fun. I think I have polymorph other, by which I mean Jasper's got polymorph other in here somewhere, I think, which turns people into squirrels, which I think is very amusing indeed. I don't think I have it actually slotted right now, but is it him that's got it, or is it Viconia that's got it? I don't remember. Anyway. Right, so.
Give me some direction.
That way, Jasper.
Yeah, I'll see to it.
You must gather your party before
venturing forth. Anyway, I'm expecting the worst down here because as I said, I already ran into that band of adventurers who gave me so very much trouble. There are 2 fights I've done recently that were incredibly hard. One was that. The other was one of the fights in the crypt. And the one in the crypt I solved because it took place in a very narrow corridor like this. And the way I eventually got around it after several attempts was by getting Nalia to cast Thunderbolt or Lightning Bolt down the corridor, moving everybody out to the sides so that they didn't get hit, and then just watching the Lightning Bolt bounce backwards and forwards all the way down the corridor, hitting the enemies as they were coming towards me repeatedly. And that eventually, plus a fireball, did the job. But holy shit, it took a long time. I don't think I have the Shield of Balduran, no. I don't even know where I would get it from. And please don't tell me, I don't want to know. Lightning Bolt in Baldur's Gate is goddamn hilarious because yeah. Certain situations, it could be absolutely comically lethal, both to you and the enemy.
It's done.
This is a very suspicious room. This is a room that feels like it should have traps in it. Ah! Shadows. Oh, good. I hate these things. Right. KOTOR 2 doesn't have a sewer level? Good grief. Aha! There was a trap, just not where I expected it. Party AI most definitely off.
Blasted Baker's immune!
Blasted Baker's immune! But not immune enough, apparently.
The eyes move. Go for the eyes! Blasted Baker's immune! Blasted Baker's immune!
Okay, I needn't have worried. There were some other shadows in the crypts that gave me some real trouble. But apparently, different sort. Also, an ooze method? I didn't even know that was a thing! Hey, Mr. Fish and Ducks, welcome back with your working audio. Enjoy. They probably were great at shadows, yeah.
Ultranon!
Oh god. I don't think I have any scrolls of clear air, do I? Stinking cloud! What does stinking cloud do? I've still got my manual! I've still got my manual, guys. My physical manual sat right here on my desk. Stinking cloud. Stinking cloud. I apologize for the looping battle music. Manual cam, yeah. I also have on my desk the Neverwinter Nights manual as well. It's just as thick. It even includes a section on like using the Dungeon Master mode and the toolset and stuff like that, which is fun. Creating your own adventures, yeah. But yeah. Slightly less useful than the Baldur's Gate 2 one, but actually still full of really good shit. So yeah. When I go through Neverwinter Nights Shadows of... No, we've done Shadows of Undertale. When I go through Darkness Over Daggerford, I will be leaning on that manual from time to time. Anyway, Stinking Cloud. Where the fuck is it? Clear dust, melts acid arrow. Powered sleep. Stinking Cloud, here we go. Range, sight of caster, casting time 2, saving throw special, area of effect 20-foot radius, duration 1 round per level. The Stinking Cloud spell creates a billowing mass of nauseous vapors up to 30 yards away from the wizard. Any creature caught within the cloud must roll a successful saving throw versus poison or be reeling and unable to attack because of nausea. Like Yoshimo there, for instance. For 1d4 plus 1 rounds after leaving the cloud. Those who make successful saving throws can leave the cloud without suffering any ill effects, although those remaining in the cloud must continue to save each round. These poisonous effects can be slowed or neutralized by appropriate magic. Handy for incapacitating a group of enemies, but watch you don't catch your friends in the cloud, says Volo.
I'm waiting.
Wow, Yoshi is fatigued as well, apparently.
Give me some direction.
Let's just try and quickly kill this stupid method. Oh dear. We're failing saves all over the place right now. Please kill this method, guys. It's just a method. There we go. Now get out of the cloud! That means you two as well.
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
I'm waiting. It must be done.
For you. Okay. So should I say PU?
Jacques.
Viconia does have Zone of Sweet Air. She just doesn't have it memorized right now. At the moment, she has Animate Dead and 3 rounds of Cure Medium Wounds instead.
Yeah, it's probably best left to me.
A den of stinking evil.
Literally.
Cover your nose, boo. We will leave no crevice untouched. You require my counsel, yes? Fleet of foot and all that.
Oh no! Edicaps.
Give me some direction.
I'm about to get poison out the wazoo.
Hey, not a concern.
Ah! No! Leave the mage alone, please. Thank you.
What do you want, groundling?
How can I help? I can't.
Uh-oh. That's a problem. Come forth, spider.
Am I needed?
Where shall I display my skill and expertise?
Please, let me.
Yay, spider.
Give me some direction.
How are you three doing? Okay. Nobody's poisoned at least. How's the audio, by the way, guys? It feels quite loud in my ears, actually, but I don't know how it is in the stream.
Swords, not words.
Spider friend! Audio's fine.
What's the figures immune?
Fine, even. Good. I'll just turn my headset down a bit then. There he is, Kivix. He has a name. I got him off a priestess of Lolth, a drow priestess. Apparently Kithix cannot scout for me. He's not exactly my familiar, so I suppose it makes sense.
I'm waiting. I hope this is worth it.
Now these Edda caps had some pocket change, eh?
Yeah?
First time seeing this game? Oh man, Baldur's Gate 2 is an absolute classic. A classic that for many years annoyed the pants off me because I was very bad at it, but... and I always approached it with the wrong mindset, but now I'm finally kind of getting there with it.
Give me some... I'll see.
But mostly by playing a mage character for once. That seems to have solved a lot of my issues, that and lowering the difficulty slightly. This is a plank bridge that leads absolutely nowhere. I recognise that sound effect from bloody Fallout. Was it the same composer? It must have been. Well, you know, BioWare's always been a bit of a hit and miss company, really. Like, the original Baldur's Gate itself is nothing to write home about, in my opinion, and Neverwinter Nights' vanilla campaign was not very particularly amazing either. You know. Hello, Mr. Shadow.
Lil Alul!
What's the figures immune?
How is he immune? Wait a minute, Corgan, what are you doing, dude?
Be bloody ready.
Why is Corgan trying to punch everything? Use your axe, you... What kind of a dwarf are you?
I'm willing.
We're watching you, scum.
Baked Flakes! Almost 1 moon month! Hey, thank you. I don't even know what you mean by that, actually, to be honest with you, but thank you for Thank you for the 30 months, anyway. Uh-oh. Oh, God. As you near the center of the room, the doors clang shut and you hear the hiss of gas. An orange cloud begins to fill the now sealed chamber. Oh! This is why I need Zone of Sweet Air. Also, Vampiric Mist. That seems bad. Seems very bad. Can we still retreat? Can we do this? Can we get away with this? Run away. Yes! So much for the door slamming shut. Cheesed it! Right, let's kill the mist. Nasty mist, but not as nasty as it could have been. So what was the deal with that mist? Not those guys, but the stuff currently going floof in the room. Oh! 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 That was a cloud kill, that's what that is. That's fucking cloud kill. I'm amazed we're alive. Fair enough. We just got... They just attempted a cloud kill on us. That is... Fucking hell, that's mean. But we're alive, although... Apparently Jasper has been level trained, which is... Actually incredibly bad news. Because I think... Yup. He's lost a spell slot. Which means he's lost Feeble Mind. He's also lost Horrify and Glitter Dust. And Chromatic Orb. Although that might be because I've cast Chromatic Orb this
I'm waiting.
This day, now that I think about it, but still. Fuck. Fuck. I don't have any kind of restoration spell.
Yes, Bill.
Or anything like that. Corgan and Minsk both got level drained when I was in the crypt, and I didn't notice it for ages either. Like, the little icon was very, very small. They both seemed a lot weaker than usual for a long time, and I was like, there's got to be something wrong here. Like, why is the game this hard all of a sudden? And I looked a bit closer and I was like, oh. That explains it. Minsk, had in fact been hit by it several times, actually. He was a good few levels lower than he should have been. Oh yeah, I can go to a temple and get them to cast restoration on me, but that means I have to go all the way back to a temple. And it will also cost me quite a bit of money, and whoever gets it cast on them will be fatigued. So we'll have the rest again, and it will just basically take ages, but I might have to do it. I'll press on for now. I don't think Viconia can prepare it. And even so, in order to do it, we'd have to rest. We have to prepare it, rest, cast it, then rest again. So it'd be like 2 days we're talking about, basically, because unfortunately, although I tell you what, could do with a round of that. Because unfortunately, the game doesn't... Like, see, in actual D&D, you don't have to rest for 8 hours just to memorize one spell. You know. It actually only takes, well, in the version of D&D I played at least, I don't know what it's like nowadays, but in 3.5, it only took a spellcaster an hour, I think, to memorize all of their spells. Take longer than that for the rest of the party to heal up and all that kind of stuff, but just to memorize spells and nothing else, it would take an hour to memorize a full brace of spells. So if you only had to memorize one spell, you could rest for like 20 minutes and do it. So it's an hour to prep your spellbook in 5e. It doesn't seem to have changed much then. The thing was, you could split that hour throughout the day as well. Like, you didn't have to do it all in one go. You didn't have to sit down for an hour solidly and memorize them all like that. You could do half an hour in the morning, half an hour in the afternoon, or say for something, if for some weird reason that you had to do that, you could do that. But in Baldur's Gate 2, if we want to rest, we will mandatorily rest for 8 hours, and we have no say in the matter. One thing I will give the Elder Scrolls games credit. They will let you rest for as long as you specify. You want to rest for 1 hour, you can rest for 1 hour. You want to rest for 8 hours, you can rest for 8 hours. There isn't just a rest button which forces you to rest for 8 hours. Yeah, I know you have long rest and short rest in 5e. Yeah, that's something I really like, by the way. Just pick how long you want to sleep, no more or less. Well, it's called an alarm clock. I'll be honest. Without wanting to be too snarky. But that is what those are for.
Give me some direction.
Humankind, in its cunning genius, has indeed invented a device which will allow you to accomplish that very thing. They never seem to get you up. Well, that's why you have more than one, or you place it all the way across the room, so that you have to get out of bed in order to actually turn it off.
Wary here. Any traps we encounter, it is up to us to find and disarm them before they bring harm to the rest of the party.
Who are you calling young lovely, Yoshimo? I think he's probably talking to Nalia, isn't he? What was I going to say? What I used to do in university was I had 2 alarms. I had one on my iPod at the time, which would go off at 7 a.m. And I had another one on my phone that was set to go off at 7:05 a.m. And the trick of it was, the one that was set to go off at 5 a.m. had a deliberately really embarrassing and really, really loud ringtone. Like, I'm pretty sure it was like Barbie Girl or something like that. Something really awful. And so what it essentially accomplished was, like, the one at 7 o'clock would go off, and that would force me to get out of bed and quickly disarm the Barbie Girl alarm before the rest of the house was woken up by it. And that worked every single time. If I needed to be up at 7 a.m., that method was flawless. So, that would be my recommendation. There is nothing embarrassing about Barbie Girl.
I think that goes without saying.
waiting.
Right, that bit of party banter now over. What was that flash? Oh, Kithix was unsummoned. Huh.
Yeah, I'll see to it.
Anyway, does Viconia have restoration? Because I don't think she does. She has mass cure, but that doesn't do it. She does have lesser restoration. Oh yeah, there it is. Aha. What would I need to drop in order to have that? Oh, I'd have to drop a. I'd have to drop a cure serious wounds. That's no joke, but fine. I think I remember seeing there was that alarm clock that someone made that actually runs off and hides. So you have to get up. I think it was invented in Japan or something. It sounds like the sort of thing the Japanese would do, but it's an alarm clock that when it goes off, it basically just runs off and hides in your room. And you have to go, and in order to make it stop, you have to actually get up and go catch it.
I'm interested in whether your clan has ever had interaction with House de Vere.
It seems to me, if memory serves, that our sphere of influence was quite close to your Blood Axe clan's stronghold near Talfalra, when man, like deep elf speech is a trip.
Nae speak that vile tongue to me, black skin. If it moves, I've killed it, but if it be drow, I've tortured it for days first.
As for that house of yours, I burned it and I relieved myself on the embers and the dead. And the necklace of dark elf ears fetched me a king's ransom in Waterdeep.
Yeah?
I can't help but like Corgan. He's such a dickhead and yet really enjoyable. And who the fuck are you lot? Oh, this must be the, I think we found the cult. Gentlemen, I'll be back to join your cult very shortly. There's a door up here I forgot to check. Alarm clock that stops only after a maths calculation. That's what you got there is a torture device, not an alarm clock. That's the sort of thing that should be banned by the Hague.
Give me some direction.
If memory serves.
Yoshimo is willing.
Can you unlock this door? The mechanism that operates this door does not have a conventional lock and may be warded against simple spells.
I'm
Bollocks.
waiting. I'm there.
On the other hand, it means I'm basically just not supposed to be opening that door yet, so I guess it's fine. I'm just glad I didn't waste an unlock spell on it. I've done that before. Felt very silly afterwards. An alarm clock that sends compromising photos to your mother-in-law. But you know it'd work, though.
Hold! You tread on sacred ground. Only those who serve the Unseeing Eye may enter. I am Gaul, High Priest of the One God.
Oh God, he's talking to Minsk. Who is this Unseeing Eye of yours? The Unseeing Eye has brought us enlightenment. Only by removing our eyes can we remove the veil of lies and deceit clouding our lives. He is the most ancient and wise of the race you might know as beholders. Told you! I fucking called it. We servants have flocked to him gladly, and his mighty power protects us. You would be wise to serve him as we do. Ah, an eye tyrant. We have great cities of beholders in the Underdark. They are intelligent creatures who make formidable foes. The drow do not contest them unless necessary. I love the Underdark. It's such a cool bit of the setting. I have heard that some few make their ways to the surface to dominate the lesser races, as this one must have. What power it could possess with without its eyes, however, I do not know. Without his eyes, the one god is stronger, not weaker. He has made mountains tremble and easily destroyed those fools who have come seeking his destruction. Only those who serve him are safe always. Well, Minsk and Boo have no interest in serving a beholder in any capacity. As you wish, but I warn you, the Unseeing Eye has vast and terrible power. Do not cross him. Join our ranks instead, as I have told you, and enlightenment shall be yours. The choice of your course is up to you. And this is the point where Jasper kind of just like pushes his way to the front, like, get out of my way! Oi! Shut up, Minsk.
Be doubly careful. I'm sure all manner of stupid mousetraps await our toes in the dark.
Have you decided to enter the holy fold of the Unseeing Eye?
Right. How does one enter your god's service? The one god has demanded that his disciples achieve a higher state of wisdom. You must remove that which is limiting and offensive. The unholy eyes are removed from your head during the sacred initiation. If you survive and are proven faithful, the Unseeing Eye accepts you into service. And if you don't survive? Sadly, there are those who lack the stamina to serve the one god. Their lack of faith betrays them. The bodies of these unfortunates are offered to the pit of the faithless. I would like to learn more, but what if I'm not interested in having my eyes removed? It is a sign of weakness to refuse enlightenment. Would you walk about willingly without arms, without feet? I do not think so. Still, the Unseeing Eye could use the skills of one such as yourself. An exception could, perhaps, be made in your case. There is something that you could do that the Great One cannot, despite his vast power. Assist in that! And I will admit you into our ranks and into the Unseeing One's presence, yes? Tell me what it is, and I will consider it. Just read a book, I love it. These holy grounds are part of a larger ancient structure. Dangerous if one ventures into the lower levels. The Unseeing Eye knows of a valuable item in this area. If you were to venture below, you could prove even your worth by retrieving this artifact for him. Do this, and I will allow you into our ranks and the One's divine presence. What is this item you speak of, and where would I locate it? The item is a rod, or part of a rod, rather, that you will find atop a holy altar. I cannot tell you more than that. You must let your faith guide you. And how would I get to these lower levels? I have a key I can give you. This will allow you to entrance to the inner chambers through a door a short distance. Yes, the one that was plot locked. Very well, I shall do as you suggest. You are worthy in my eyes, faithful one. Here is... Ha! 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 The cult has puns, I see. Very good. Here is the key. Once you have the rod, bring it to me, and together we shall present it to the Unseeing Eye. It seems to me that this task cannot be performed by a beholder or its minions, that we are in for a chore indeed. Best to proceed most cautiously, Jasper.
Give me some direction. I'm waiting. It's probably best left to me.
Yeah, let's not touch that. Let's not touch that valve that unleashes Cloud Kill. Actually, now would be a good time to return to ye old surface and visit a priest and rest. So let's do that.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. Where's the... this way. That's the closest exit, I think.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
What in the flaming... Where are we?
But time we got.
Oh, God. Kill the lightning method. Kill it! We seem to be in a place full of methods. Why? Well, I do not know.
I will do what I must.
Feel the
Ooh, that looks painful. Alright, what in the blazes? This place is certainly interesting, but it's not actually where I want to be right now.
Yeah, I'll see to it.
There's also a secret door there, but I haven't been able to get it open. Yeah, it's another one of those doors that's like warded against simple spells and does not have a conventional lock type deal, so... Ah! Welcome back to the Temple District. Ah, okay. There's a messenger for Nalia. Okay, she wants to go to the Graveyard District, like, immediately. Another errand of yours that will escalate into siege warfare, no doubt. What is it this time? I'm sorry my concerns are such an inconvenience. The letter was a notification of my father's funeral. I must get to Athkatla with all haste. Nalia, we're in Athkatla. Alright, then I shall abandon whatever I'm doing and charge off as soon as we can. I imagine this will take a large amount of time once we're there. I realize this is an inconvenience, but try not to worry. It will only take a moment to make an appearance. I thank you for understanding, albeit grudgingly.
What is it?
Gotta keep the party members happy. We're lawful evil, not lawful dickhead. You don't keep your party members happy, eventually they stab you in the back. Okay, I'm going to take a word for it and go there, like, right now, immediately, even though we haven't had a chance to rest. And hope the game doesn't punish me for role-playing in character. You see, I've said this in Discord before when we were talking about this, but I always fall back on the old Caiaphas Cain quote about how in 40k there are two kinds of commissars. There are the commissars that inspire their troops and lead them through, bravery and making the troops look up to them. And there are the other kind of commissars that lead through terror and fear and threatening their soldiers with execution for not following orders, stuff like that all the time. And the difference is that the ones that rule through fear, unfortunately, tend to end up dying very, very quickly, sometimes after being shot mysteriously in the back during the middle of an assault. So if you're playing an evil character who is not a complete fucking idiot, you be nice to your allies. You be nice to the people who you rely on to live. Because otherwise they'll fucking betray you.
Hello there. Hello there.
Waiting for you upstairs. I wondered what the point of this little area here was.
I hope this is worth it.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Is that where the terminology that was hard to say for some reason. Terminology fragged comes from. Disliked COs were often killed by frag grenades in the Vietnam War, yeah. Generally speaking, you do not want to piss off the people whose lives or whose hands you frequently put your life in. You know what I mean? Like, so. Toodles, Bonchi.
My time is quick, so be brief, commoner.
Lord Donderbeg. That's a name and a half. Lady Tandolan of
Stand where you're at, peasant.
Isaiah Ronal and Lord Farthington Ronal.
I'll heed no churlishness, peasant.
That got a bit weird there, didn't it?
Nalia, my dear, I have been worried sick about you.
Oh no, it's Isaiah. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, this is the guy who's promised to marry her or something like that, I think. Was that a threat? You'd best stop short of intimidation tactics. I do not put up with such things. It can speak. Nadia trained you well. Oh, did I provoke you? Your reaction will be violent, no doubt. Or on your first move, I shall have my guard cut you to What is going on here? Who are these? Oh, hello, Nadia. My deepest sympathies to you this day. Your father was a fine man. Okay. Farthington is my name among friends. Farthy if outside of the missus. Aye, that was a threat. I'm watching you. Best hope I don't find something I don't like, understand? Kindly turn your eyes downwards. Your gaze makes me feel unclean.
We're watching you. Scum.
That was very much intended. Hey, cut straight off. Speak more and overpower your crying child who is fighting sleep. Oh, I see. Amalia's having one of those nights, huh? My condolences. Oh, jeez. Thanks for the resub though, man. I appreciate it. Every night is those nights. Oh no. Oh, dude. I've known some people who kind of won the lottery with that, and their children were just absolute saints. Everyone told them they would be awful, and they just weren't. But unfortunately, I don't think you were one of those lucky few by the sounds of it. Aye. How is she doing aside from refusing to sleep anyway?
We're watching you.
Let's go!
Scum.
Hello, sir. Thank you for the resub. Good time, just slow down a little. I know, right? I was just saying earlier that we're already halfway through August. Somehow. It still feels like July was like a couple of days ago. Wow. Are we done with this funeral now? Because, we do have a beholder to kill. Oh god. Now what?
I'm sorry for that extended exchange, but he is such a bounder, such a manipulating, such a... Oh, to Hades with the manners. He is a complete bastard, and calling him that insults bastards everywhere.
She's awesome, no complaints really. Ah, that's good, man. It's great to hear. Did the original version have so much voice acting? Yeah, this is all original voice acting. It does that typical old school RPG thing of like frequently only like narrating half the damn dialogue line, but yeah, but Baldur's Gate 2 definitely had a lot more voice acting than the first game. He did say you could help or hinder, and he'd done it before. What's that about? Oh, she doesn't think much of him. As in, doesn't think he's capable of much. Now, she'd quite like us to leave, and I am totes fine with that. Or rather, Jasper's totes fine with that. Jasper wants to go get his level drain fixed. There we go. There is a small ghostly child wandering around there by looks things. So I'm just going to politely ignore it. Right, Temple District. Let's pop into the Temple of Helm. These are the guys I'm currently working for on this little Unseeing Eye side quest, you see.
Your return was foreseen, though what you would say is unknown.
This cult worships a beholder. I think the majority are magically enslaved. A beholder cult? Such beasts are an affront to the eyes of Helm. What would bring this creature here? It is foolish to come this close to a Helmite temple. You have a clear duty here. A lesser man might shrink from this, but you must not. The disorder the beast will bring is to be stopped. Such cults are never populated by willing followers. The blindings must end, and they must end soon. Use whatever means you can. Helm watches and bids you swift victory. Yeah, just so long as Helm pays me the reward I was promised. That's fine. Who do I speak to about... Is it you?
Helm sees all. Know that and be judged.
Duty is the greatest honor.
Oh yeah, this dude wants me to speak to a sculptor somewhere. That's on the back burner for now, well and truly. Is it this guy?
Helm sees all. Know that.
I do require the services of... Oh, by the way, this donation screen reminds me that I did visit the Temple of Ilmater and make a donation a while ago as well. So our reputation's currently at 10, I think. Which means that all party members should be neutral about stuff, as well as NPCs and whatever. I'm sorry, what? Potion of power. That's a nice potion. It's also a very expensive one. We don't have anything to sell, do we? I don't think we do. No. Ooh, restoration scrolls. Would you look at that? Is it worth grabbing a few of those? I could certainly afford it. Good evening, Angus. And thank you for the raid. Yeah, I figured out using the manual thunder. Right, let me go through here. Let's see. Where is it? Reputational alignment, was that it? Aha! Yes. I figured out that reputation 10 is the lowest you can go before you start getting penalized by merchants. Additionally, it still gives us no reaction adjustment with NPCs, but also it makes sure that we're neutral with people of good, neutral, and evil alignments for NPC reactions. At reputation 8, which is what I was at previously, good NPCs would be unhappy with me. But now at 10, everyone's neutral. So we're getting no pluses or minuses with that. Scrolls of protection from undead. I could have done with some of them when I went to the fucking crypts. Yeah, that is pretty good. Protection from poison also. Very nice. However, we need to actually go to this screen because I require... Really? The only one on offer is Greater Restoration? Can't get a lesser one? Flippin' fine. Oh yeah, there we go. It's cured. It just had to unpause.
Helm sees all. Know that and be judged.
Do I want any of these? Not for that price, I don't think. Alright.
Give me some direction. If it must be
We
done,
now need to go find somewhere to rest.
it's probably best left to me.
Where is the click spot? There it is.
Anyone tired.
Right. Where should we go? Copper Coronet.
Hey, not a concern.
Shield of Balduran.
You must
Yes.
gather your party before venturing forth.
I might go to that trader and see how much it costs. This fucking guy right here.
I got some cheap beer.
He's always switching which side of the damn counter he wants to be on. Right. Bosh. Brilliant. We're arrested.
I'm ready for...
While we're at it. Stone skin.
I'm waiting.
Stone skin.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Now I don't have to remember to do that later.
Before venturing forth. You must gather your party
For
before
fuck's sake, the
venturing
party
forth.
is here. Wait, no, they're
Just
not. Gnarly
ask,
has
and I'll gladly
decided
be
to
of
hang around
assistance.
over there for some reason.
I'm waiting.
Come on, everyone.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I'll see to it.
Kitty cat. Meow. The cat has nothing to say to me. That seems fairly on brand for cats, really. I do not wish to speak to you, human. Okay.
It's done.
Fuck, I meant to go to trade meet. I'm an idiot. I literally just said I was going to do it too. This is what I mean. This is Let's Play a blindness right here. This is what it is. It's a real thing. It's a disability. It's the truth. Not trade meet. Sorry, Joaquin's Promenade. I don't know why I got those two mixed up.
I'm there.
Oops, wrong door. Who want that one? I mean, if you're a druid, you can talk to animals. I'm not sure if the cat would have anything to say to you anyway, though.
Ribald Bardaman at your service.
Right. Alright, Ribald. So got protection scrolls. Secret word, what's that? When this spell is cast at a target creature, it will dispel one spell protection of 8th level or lower. Interesting. There's a really funny spell in here. Let me see, I think it's a 9th level spell. I'm looking through the manual right now to see if I can find it. Do, 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 do. 9th level wizard spells, here we go. Imprisonment. Here we go. When the imprisonment spell is cast and the victim is touched, the recipient is entombed in a state of suspended animation in a small sphere far below the surface of the earth. The victim remains there unless a reverse of the spell, freedom, is cast. Otherwise, the victim will remain there as long as the earth exists. Rather a horrible fate, actually. If a freedom spell is cast in the area where the creature was imprisoned, he will reappear exactly where he was last standing. Dispel magic will not free creatures trapped in this manner. There is no saving throw. A spell best used by the DM for plot reasons, indeed. Time stop's a fun one as well. Upon casting this a time stop spell, the wizard causes the flow of time to stop for 1 round in the area of effect. Inside the sphere, the caster is free to act for 6 rounds of apparent time. As Terry Pratchett once put it, time. There's no passage of time here, only duration. A wizard can move and act freely within the area where time is stopped, but all other creatures are frozen in their actions, for they are literally between ticks of the time clock. And Wail of the Banshee. At the culmination of this dreadful spell, the wizard screams like a banshee. Everyone in the area of effect hears the awful cry. Those who fail a saving throw versus death die instantly. The caster and companions are immune to the effect of the wail. There you go, just You cast that spell, and anyone who hears it and fails the death magic save is just fucking dead straight away, immediately. Regardless of level. Crazy stuff, man. There's another spell. I don't know what level it is. I'm not going to look it up, but there's one called Labyrinth. I think it's a really cool spell, this. I remember seeing it used once when I was watching Tord play Throne of Baal. But what you do is you cast it on someone and they get transported into a magical labyrinth. And eventually, they will, and it depends on the creature's intelligence score. But eventually, after a certain amount of time, based on their intelligence score, they will make their way out of the labyrinth and then reappear in the real world. But essentially what it allows you to do is, say a fight starts with a group of enemies and there's one enemy that's particularly annoying and troublesome, like a mage or something. You can just... Is it called maze, not labyrinth? Fuck me, it's the same thing, guys. Give me a break. Anyway, you cast it on there and they just, poof, they disappear. Because they're off trying to make their way out of this maze. And then you kill all of their henchmen, and then you just sit there and you wait for a while, and eventually they'll pop back into the real world, and then you just kill them with all their henchmen gone. Amusingly enough, in 3.5, Minotaurs are immune to maze spells. I like that. That's very good. Anyway, I was looking for the Shield of Balduran, wasn't I? That was the whole point of coming here. I don't know if he's even got it. Maybe one of the other vendors has it.
Just the goods, bare and plain.
Dum. I think it's that person in the back.
Yeah, it's probably best left to me.
Is it you?
Greetings, good customer. A pearl to you.
Aha! Yeah, there we go. We got the sword and the shield of Baldur. It's 20 grand! It reflects beholder rays, but it is 20 grand! No! 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 It just, here's the thing, it doesn't make sense, right? You say Imoen can wait, but the thing is, like, why would you buy this shield? The whole reason I'm doing this quest involving the Beholder is so that I can get paid, right? If I have to, in order to kill this Beholder, I have to buy an item that is way more expensive than any rewards the Hellmites are actually going to give me. There is no point. I'd be better off just not buying the Shield of Balduran and not fighting the Beholder. Yeah, I know that there are when we take a step back and remember that we're playing a video game with game logic, yes, of course, there's going to be other Beholder fights in the game that we'll have to deal with. But from an in-character perspective, remember this is called a role-playing game, guys. There's no way Jasper would buy this freaking shield. No way would he buy the shield. He'd be just like, no, I'll just not fight the Beholder, thanks. That's yeah, someone else can do that. I'm out of here. Bye.
Give me some direction. Hey, not a concern. I hope this is worth it.
Cost me like all my money. All my money. Do you know what I had to go through to get all that? sweet robe? The robe of Vecna, you mean? Oh, I did check it, actually, by the way, and Vera in Neverwinter Nights does indeed have the robe of Vecna. She actually does. I loaded up her save game and had to check in her inventory. She does have the robe of Vecna. I wasn't misremembering that. Right.
Yeah, I'll see to it.
I think I'm going to attempt to fight this beholder anyway. I'm putting a lot of faith in the game here, really. I'm operating under the assumption that the developers could not possibly expect everybody who wants to fight a beholder to go buy a 20,000 gold shield.
Hello there.
What? Oh, she's talking to this guy. Oh boy. Oh dear. Hello, father. Are you sure? I mean, I have no memory. Mommy, I don't like this daddy. I like the other daddies better. Hush, child. What's this? Very amusing.
I'm willing.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Must gather your party before venturing forth. Okay, here we go. This is the door we want. Okay, is there anything we want to do before we go in there? No. What we do is we save scum like a bastard. We quick save, we walk in, if there's something horrible, we load up again and actually buff ourselves. That's the way this works. Okay, we've got traps. Okay, hold the fucking phone. What did...
Minsk and booze and...
You've got to be kidding me. 5 paces into the new bit of the dungeon and Minsk is immediately level drained. Sometimes I hate this game.
I am yours.
At least we memorized this. Where is it? What fuck kind of nasty trap gives you a level drain?
Every hamster.
It's just evil.
His day.
Or quick load. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. You know what, game? If you're gonna be that much of a dick, I'm gonna be a dick right back. That's how this is gonna work.
Be quick with it.
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
Detect traps, please. So it's because I had the AI turned off. That's why I wasn't doing it. There it is. Yeah, there are bits of this game that you just have to outright cheese in order to get through them. Like that fight in the sewers I mentioned, where you're walking along and then you just meet another gang of adventurers. and you inevitably get into a fight with them, and they are just ridiculously powerful, and there's like there's no way to reasonably beat them unless you know that they're there and that you know that you're going to fight them, and then therefore you buff yourself up to the max first. It's the game's full of ridiculous nonsense like that. You have to save scum if you're getting through this blind. You just do. Well, that didn't work. Oh. I know why it didn't work. Because AI was turned on. Also, it just failed in general. RIP.
All the world is blind to my passing.
Be wary, my friends. Someone has come before us. I can sense it.
You can sense it, can you? Should have sent a Wizard Eye in, shouldn't I? I should have just cast Wizard Eye and done it that way. Instead of relying on Yoshimo. Do not excite yourselves. I am here to retrieve this rod for your god. No, you must not do this. You cannot give the rod to the beholder, my lord. It is an artifact of immense power. But your eyes are gone. Why do you say this if you are servants of the cult? No, my lord, we are not. Or perhaps it is more correct to say we are worshippers no longer. What brings you to this place? First, tell me what you mean when you say you are no longer worshippers. My name is Sassar. I was once the one god's high priest. When I discovered the true depth of his evil, I escaped and met up with others who left the cult. Why do I sound like Jordan Peterson? Yeah. It wasn't on purpose. Okay, so this guy tried to stop the beholder, lost the senses he gifted to us for taking our eyes, we're blind, stumbling, and yeah, okay. Just how were you planning on stopping the beholder? When he was the high priest for the Unseeing Eye, discovered that its purpose for coming here was to gain the powerful art. Right, so this artifact is the entire reason this freaking beholder is here. It's an item of such destructive power that the gods themselves determined it should not be used again. It was split in two, and this half was secreted here. What have you done here if you can't stop the beholder from trying to get the rod? Try to get the second half of the rod ourselves to use its destructive power to defeat the beholder. That is the only way to destroy the creature. The beholder has failed to acquire the rod because the gods have cursed the item. This lets you determine the artifact's true worth or threat. Would you be willing to go below and retrieve the artifact, my lord? Can this half of the rod work without the other half? No, that is true. The beholder's half must be stolen for the power to be used. I know of a way to do this. Retrieve the first half and I shall tell you of it. Okay, fine. This chamber we are in is safe as long as the sarcophagus is not opened. I would ask that you do not try to open it yourself. I sense great evil from it, and I do not wish my brethren and I to remain... Or, sorry, I do wish my brethren and I to remain safe here. Open it! Yeah. Obviously, we are going to quick save and open it, because why the fuck would you not?
Give me some direction. I hope this is worth it. I'm waiting. Yeah, I'll see to it.
All the world is blind to my passing.
Oh wait, yeah, Yoshima's still hiding in shadows right now. That would be the sarcophagus then. I don't know what's the deal with this graphical glitches right here. That's very strange. But anyway. Herp-a-derp. You're too far away to use that. Well...
Doubly careful. I'm sure all manner of stupid mousetraps await our toes in the dark.
Right, I have quick save. I'll do it again. Feel very uneasy as you approach the sarcophagus. The lid looks heavy, but you could remove it if you wish to. Yes, do it! The stench of death assaults your nostrils as you approach, as your lid slides back.
You should not have come to this place.
Long have I guarded, long have I suffered. Who are you, manling, to seek the mortal shell of Kangax? When evil was torn asunder, 3 pieces were locked away. For a millennium I have guarded this peace, dispensing death to those that follow darkness. You are no different, manling. Your death was ordained when Kangax fell.
Give me some
crumbs!
direction. I'm waiting.
What's this? Oh, yeah.
Fear is found with no confidence.
Here.
If we kill this lich, really, well, this thing really easily, I'm going to be a little bit disappointed, to be honest. Well then, okay. Whoa, hello, what? Did he just... Wait a minute. He just did time stop. He just fucking did time stop. I was just talking about that earlier. That's a funny coincidence. OMG. Alright.
No mercy for those who oppose us.
Oh, Jesus. Holy shit.
Skilled in avoidance.
Oh, boy. Oh, we're in trouble.
What do you want, groundling?
Well, it's down to Minsk. Panicked and stunned. Wait.
The axe be bloody ready.
Now would be a good time for you to power the fuck up, I think, for going. Yep.
How can I help?
Polymorph up. Surely there's no way I can turn him into a squirrel. You would think it impossible, surely, would you not? And yet, I will try it. We better cast haste as well. It's probably a good idea. I don't think it worked. Yeah, Aesaid versus Polymorph. But can you imagine?
In my father's name.
How many lives does this guy have? Also, oh, he just mazed Corgan. Rip. That's not
You
good.
require my counsel, yes?
Viconia, need you to do Holy Power as well. Part 2 of your power up.
Something is wrong here.
Now wreck this guy. Wreck this fool.
Am I needed?
Give me some direction.
I don't suppose Dispel would work on this.
Oh, here. Something is wrong here.
No, it just got reflected back at me. Well,
Where shall I display my skill and expertise?
well, both our fighters have been mazed. This is inconvenient. did he just do? What was that? Abby Dalzim's horrid wilting. Don't even know what that is. We just got nuked. You're right. I'm looking through the manual. I want to find it. Ugh. Is it a priest spell or a mage spell? I'm assuming mage. Oh, sorry, wizard. Same thing. 8th level mage spell. Ah, there it is. The spell evaporates moisture from the bodies of every living creature within the area of effect, inflicting 1d8 damage per level of the caster. Affected creatures are allowed a saving throw versus spell for half damage. The spell is especially devastating to water elementals and plant creatures who receive a penalty of -2 those saving throws. Yeah. I don't know what level the Shade Lich actually is, but he must be quite high. Well, this is the end, my friend. Splat. At least 17th level. See, 17 d8 damage. That's pretty crazy. Alright, well, you know, lesson learned. Do not disturb the sarcophagus.
Yeah?
I wonder if you get any particularly amazing loot, though, if you do kill him.
I hope this is worth it.
Good day to you.
I trust that all is well.
These guys are going to be annoyed
I
if
can
I...
dance on the head of a pin as well.
Lockpick failed!
What do you lead a
Yoshi, why are you so bad at being a rogue? Yeah, I'm going to leave it. Like, don't worry. That was a preposterously difficult fight.
Waiting. Yeah, it's done.
I think the only way I could probably beat him right now is if I basically went into the options and turned the difficulty all the way down to easy. Or fuck that, even put story mode on. There you go. That's I'd probably have to put story mode on to beat him. So yeah.
Be doubly careful. I'm sure all manner of stupid mousetraps await our toes in the dark.
You can cheese it with protection from undead. I don't know, actually. Because protection from undead... only protects you from physical damage, physical attacks by undead, I don't think it would have stopped everyone from getting fucking evaporated back then. God damn it, Minsk! You know what? I had that coming. I should have been checking for traps. I'm gonna wear that. That was my fault.
Jacques.
Where shall I display my...
Oh, right behind me. Right, you point. And solidly maintained. But good killing grounds, nevertheless.
Viconia.
Give me some direction.
This be paid well for this.
Oh, sorry, I paused the game.
Time.
Alright then.
Very well.
She, get out of there, man.
Minsk goes. Evil stands aside.
Oh, bollocks, it's been held.
Minsk and Boo stand
Paralyzed or something.
A skull breaker.
I'm waiting.
For the needy!
Every hamster has his day.
Scream.
Stupid shadows.
For mercy.
Blood for the eyes. Now you for the eyes. Breaker.
Right. Yeah, I saw the Sky Living teaser. We had a big old discussion about it on Discord, and...
Minsk, that tattoo on your face, does it have tribal significance? Or did some nursery's finger painting class assault you with blue pastels?
LOL! Anyway, I've seen the trailer and I just sort of, I don't know. I struggle to get hype about it. I find Oblivion to be still a perfectly playable game, especially with lots of nice mods that are available for it these days. I don't. Oblivion running on the ever so slightly updated Skyrim engine is not something that I necessarily need in my life, really. I mean, well fucking done to the guys who are putting it together, because it's obviously a ton of work, and the trailer was indeed very impressive. But you know, it's like a film reboot, really. It's like, does this need to exist? I mean, even if it's good, it's like, all right, fine, well, whatever. Like I said on Discord, I can appreciate people wanting to like remake Daggerfall or remake Morrowind because they're very old. The games run with completely different systems. But Oblivion is just so similar to Skyrim that I just don't see why. It doesn't even look that ugly. Like, graphically, Oblivion still looks quite nice. Yeah.
I do not like the tone of your voice, Dark Elf. The face I have is the face the ladies love. Boo loves Minsk face too. Don't you, Boo? Don't you? Yes?
Give me some direction.
It's impossible to insult Minsk. It's just, why even try, Viconia? Why even try?
I am yours.
All right, what's it done to you? Ability score drained. Well, we can live with that. That's fine. You're using your bow right now anyway, Yoshi.
Shah guides my hand.
We'll heal you up though. Did she level up?
Victory shall be ours.
This dungeon is annoying, man. She is level drained. You're right. Jeez, yeah, she's lost access to the cure critical wounds. She's lost access to Zone of Sweet Air. And draw upon Holy Might as well, which is actually really irritating. Sigh.
I'm waiting.
We'll soldier on for now, but until it becomes a problem.
Jacques.
But yeah, that's pretty annoying. I don't even know what did it to her either. Did she walk into a trap? Was it one of the shadows that did it?
I'm there.
I don't know.
Jezebel?
Let me guess, this is warded against simple spells and stuff. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Give me some directive.
It's plot locked. Well, I mean, we actually walked into a level draining trap earlier, Bagova, as we were entering this place, so that's why I said that. But apparently, I think you're probably right. It was the shadows that did it, because I'm pretty sure that they did that to me in the crypt too.
It's probably best left to me.
I think that's how Corgan and Mintz got level drained back then. And what? Huge spiders. Oh, you want to play the summoning spiders game, do you? I can play that.
What do you want, groundling?
Sharpened and raring to go.
Yeah, hey, not a concern. Scream! Scream for
Could
mercy!
you possibly leave my main character alone?
That's not right. Go for the eyes, boo. Go for
Friend Spider is here.
You cannibal. I won't
Give
be
me
as
some
gentle.
direction. I hope this is worth it.
Kithix. I'll remember your name one day, Kithix.
I'm waiting. I'll see to it.
Any death spell will... Death effect, a circle of death, cloud kill, finger of death, etc. will always instantly kill summons. That's good to know. Oh,
Ustanza dost.
I don't know why I don't do this more often, since there's no time limit on it. Hello, Skellington. Welcome to the party.
What is it?
Ooh. What have you for... Ah, it's trapped. Mutated Gibberling?
Time is up.
Oh, there's lots of them. Oh my god. Gibberlings. Baldur's Gate 1 nostalgia is real.
Let's do this quick and pain. Give me some direction. I hope this is worth it.
They've even got pocket change like the Baldur's Gate 1 Gibberlings.
I'll see to it.
Mutated Svarts. Oh god. That's my Svart impression. What is that? Aghast. Ugh. I am aghast at these ghasts. And oh, mummies as well. Brilliant. Oh Christ. Retreat!
Yeah.
Fall back and regroup. Squad broken.
Give me some.
There we go.
stuff.
Nalia. I don't want to fuck around with mummies and these guys. They're so annoying. Nalia! What are you... Yeah.
I'm waiting. I'm there.
Am I need? I will do what I can.
Alright. Here we go. Oh, pow! No skeleton. Don't. None of you don't. Go, don't!
Live a good long
Run!
life.
Okay, the thunderbolt, the lightning bolt. I was expecting the lightning bolt to go like doing, 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 doing all over here, and it didn't really do that. So, never mind.
Feel the backhand of justice.
I don't have concrete evidence to prove that mummies are really bad in this game, but I know that mummies are really bad in Neverwinter Nights, so I never take any chances with them. Mummy rot is no joke. A great tear in the earth has split asunder the structure before you. The roof, the structure is covered in tiny but intricate designs. You would do well to investigate them. I will, but I just want to go check out what this is first, because clearly there's more to this place. And I thought that might be where the rod was kept, right there. Maybe it is. Maybe this is just a little dead end here, but who knows? Probably not looking at the map.
You require nothing dangerous, I would hope.
We have just a pile of stuff.
Where shall I display my skill and expertise?
It's just loot. Ah, yeah, we need that necklace of Talos for a quest. All right. What's the dealio with these then? What we got? Vampiric touch. Puffed. That's what I have to say to that. Jasper can do that as an innate ability. Oh yeah, I'm aware it's a. I'm aware. I guessed before the reveal that it was a beholder. It was fairly obvious. We're off looking for the rod right now. Tenseless transformation is a sight guaranteed to astound any creature not aware of its power. For when the wizard casts the spell, he undergoes a startling transformation. The size and strength of the wizard increase to heroic proportions, and he becomes a formidable fighting machine. There's a spell in 3.5 called, like, I don't know, Enlarging or something like that can just basically make you huge. This looks similar. Spell causes the caster to become a berserk fighter. Okay, it's not quite the same then. His hit points double, and all the damage he sustains is first detracted from this magically gained life. His armor class gains a +4 bonus up to a maximum of armor class of -10. And all his attacks are made as though he were a fighter of the same level, i.e. the wizard uses the combat values normally reserved to fighters, although no extra attacks per round are gained. Each attack also receives its +2 bonus to hit and damage rolls. The effect lasts for the duration of the spell or until dispelled. His hit points double. I have 69 nice hit points right now, so that would double me hit points up to 120, 113 something. It basically get me up to Korgan levels of hit points. AC gets a +4 bonus up to a maximum of AC -10. I think that would only get me to AC 4. And all his attacks are made as though you were a fighter of the same level. It's a bit meh. It's a bit meh, as far as I'm concerned. It's a little bit meh. The bonus HP, I suppose, is nice, but it's a bit meh. Hold Undead! This definitely does not seem meh. This seems pretty good. The spell holds 1d4 undead creatures rigidly immobile and in place. The effect is centered on the victim selected by the caster. Any enemies within 4 feet of the target are also affected. Those who succeed on their saving throws are totally unaffected by the spell. Held creatures cannot move or speak, but they remain aware of events around them and can use abilities not requiring emotional speech. Being held does not prevent the worsening of the subject's condition due to wounds. Yes, please. Enchanted Weapon! When this spell is cast on a creature, it enchants any weapons that it currently wields. For the duration of the spell, those weapons are treated as having a +3 enchantment for the purposes of determining what they can hit. Useful. Actually, because I could cast it on something like Minsk's greatsword so that he could actually physically damage some creatures that he would otherwise not be able to. I'm going to leave that in scroll form, though, because it's so damn situational, I don't want to necessarily have to memorize the bloody thing. Yeah, that's true, although, to be honest with you, the lich would probably just pass the bloody save, the git.
Yeah, it's probably best left to me.
Also, those mummies had something which I forgot to grab. A ring. And some gold. Oh, Christ. Oh, no! Okay, that's a problem. How do you fix feeble mind? Oh, God. To be honest, it can't have possibly made Minsk that much stupider, but, Minsk is now literally a potato. He is a vegetable now. Feeble mind, feeble mind, feeble mind. Where are you get? Can't bloody find it. Oh, there it is, feeble mind. Feeble mind causes the subject's intellect to degenerate. The subject remains in this state until a successful dispel magic is cast upon him. Phew.
Give me some direction.
Hey, Minsk is back to his old regular stupid self. Still.
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
That was pretty dumb of me. I didn't bother to send Yoshi to check for traps. Although, admittedly, Yoshi's not the most amazing guy in the world for detecting traps. Does Viconia have fine traps? She does, yeah.
So this thing? Fleet of foot and all that.
The bridge has fallen and ends in death. Call forth the name to summon the path. What is the bridge? Fucking riddles. It's either life or age, isn't it, surely? Can I seduce the bridge god? The bridge has fallen and ends in death. Call forth the name to summon the path. What is the bridge? Life ends in death. That seems like that's probably got to be the answer, surely. Life is the bridge that must end in death, though duty may hold it at bay. You have spoken of the bridge, but this alone is not enough. You are not alone on the bridge. Call forth the name to summon the path. It travels with you, and through it you travel, and yet it does leave you behind. Who is with you? It travels with you, and through it you travel, and yet it does leave you behind. Time seems like the best one. It doesn't. It's not a perfect answer though. I don't. Does time leave you behind? You travel. Time travels with you, I guess, doesn't it? And you do travel through time, I suppose. Does it leave you behind? I suppose it's the best option of the ones available, though, isn't it? Really. Time is with you and you travel through it, and all the while it moves away. The time goes on, and without you, though duty may make it wait. The bridge is not stable, and the end changes place. Call forth the name to summon the path. Choose the most difficult step on the bridge. How many more questions will there be? I feel like I'm being trolled by this bridge right now. I like how Yoshi's up here and the entire party's down here. Like, the bridge is probably telling him the riddle, and then Yoshi's just turning around and yelling the riddle back down to the others. And then Jasper's trying to figure it out, and then he yells back up to Yoshi. It's the answer is this. It's not stable, and the end changes place. Choose the most difficult step on the bridge. I'm not sure I even understand the question. I hate riddles. What is your favorite color? Yeah, this is weird. This feels like a matter of opinion, as someone in the chat has pointed out. They all seem like the right answer. My answer would probably be the middle one, personally. The current one for it alone is my choice. The current step may be your first and may also become your last. The other two are abstract. This one is yours to choose and shape, though duty may force the choosing. You have summoned the path and may join in the guarding. Duty awaits you. Way!
Yeah?
Jasper leveled up. Death saving throw reduced by 2. 1 saving throw reduced by 2. Polymorph saving throw reduced by 2. Yeah, reduced means good in this second edition. It's fucking weird. Additional level 3, 4, and 5 spells. And we gained 1 hit point! Yay! Oh, brilliant. It's great being a wizard, isn't it? My character is made of tissue paper. Lore increased by 3. That is just... How are hit points calculated in second edition? Do you literally just get like D4 as a... I think that must be how it is. Like, every level, you just literally get D4 hit points as a wizard. And that's your lot. As opposed to 3.5, which I learned first, where it's your hit dice plus your constitution modifier. Because I got a constitution of 19, goddammit. 19! I'm not actually sure how I've got a constitution. I think it's because I'm a dwarf in it. Yeah, I know, right? You would think having a constitution of 19 would help. But yeah. Oh, I see. It's 1 to 10. Level 1 to 10, you get D4, and then for one ever after that, it's just 1 point. Wow. There, that's yeah, then as people have pointed out, you know, high-level wizards can do some particularly stupid nonsense. So, you know, like, for example, imprisoning someone in a sphere underneath the surface of the earth forever and ever and ever and ever. For instance, that's the thing that you can do as a high-level wizard. As someone has pointed out, yes, a fighter has a lot more hit points, but at the same time, what can he do at that level? He can stab you many times, and that's kind of it, really. So I guess it works, right? Still. 1 hit point. Yikes. Keep in mind the wizards have plenty of tools to circumvent that problem by the time they get to the book. Well, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like that spell we just picked up the scroll for. For instance. So yeah. I mean, you fucking saw what Irenicus got up to. At the start of the game, you know, so...
Give me some... Hey, not a concern. I'm waiting. Yeah, I hope this is worth it.
Mages in D&D rock. They really do. They're a Gauth. Is its name Gauth or is it a Gauth? I'm not sure. Either way, it looks like a little mini adorable beholder. Unfortunately, I cannot quick save. I hope I did. I hope I quick saved recently. Not since I finished the riddles. So, oh shit. Ow. Oh, this is going to suck, isn't it? I can already tell. Run away. Run away. I can quick save because he's no longer within line of sight.
Shah guides my hand.
It doesn't have to make sense. mini beholders. Yeah, I was going to say, I think I would have thought about an actual beholder would be much bigger than that. What just happened? Oh, Kithix disappeared. Rip.
Give me some direction.
Bye, Kithix!
I'll see to it.
See you next time. I'm talking to my spider as if it's a member of the chat. What is wrong with me? Okay, right. Fuck this little mini beholder. I am going to buff out of the wazoo.
Victory shall be ours. You know this. Please, let me help.
I am also going to try and turn it into a squirrel. I want to put that out there. Basically, any boss monster I run into this game, from now on, I'm going to attempt to turn it into a squirrel, at least once. Because one of these days it's going to work and it's going to be hilarious. Oh, I lost my buff spells, didn't I? Because level drain. Crap.
Give me some direction.
Fuck it, let's give the air elemental a try. You just watch it backfire and attack me now. Can we bind it? Can we bind it? Welcome to the game show. Can we bind it? Today's contestant is an earth elemental, and apparently we've managed to do it successfully. Hooray. Okay. Do you reckon Feeble Mind will work on a beholder? Even a mini beholder? I think it'd be funny if it did. So I'm definitely going to try it. Right after I haste everybody.
I'm waiting.
Let's go! Alright. Nalia, turn that beholder into a squirrel. Right now. Something just happened. Did we just kill it? Gauth, death. He took 6 missile damage from that. Wait. Did Nalia just shoot it with an arrow and kill it? That's really boring. Well, okay. I mean, fine. I wanted to turn him into a squirrel, but, you know, fine. If you want to just shoot him with an arrow and kill him, then you do you, I guess.
Just ask, and I'll do it.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where can I be of most use?
Corgan is about to bite the dust, I think.
Hold still.
Where did my Earth Elemental go? Did we kill it? Did someone kill it? My fight is fucking paralyzed! Ah!
Give me some direction. Time is up for you, by now.
Ustanza dost.
How can I help?
I'm waiting.
Rip Corgan.
Something is wrong here. Something is wrong here. Something is wrong here.
Hold still.
Oh, please don't die.
Yeah.
Quickly, Larlock's minor drain. Again. It's too late, she's dead. Well, that kind of sucked. Save scum.
Yeah.
Okay. I should have quick saved after I buffed
me some
everyone up,
direction.
but never mind.
How can I help?
I'm waiting.
You be quick with it.
I think.
Oh, the gal. I see, right. I see.
Am I needed?
Yeah.
Ustanza dost.
Is this really the time, Viconia? Is this really the time? Yoshimo, I must admit something to you, and don't think me too brusque, but there's something in your easy banter and casual manner that I find fraudulent. Do you know what? I'm inclined to agree with her. Perhaps it's calculated ease, but your nimble wit belies something else, something unclean. I can't say I trust your balmy charm. Viconia, by this light your eyes are a gorgeous shade of alizarin crimson, deep, mysterious, and inviting. Has anyone ever told you that? I see. There are matters so solemn that only levity cures their sting. Your joviality is a clever cloak to hide agenda and ambitions, but I'll be sure to armor my back to deflect the blade. You'll surely aim there.
Give me some direction.
Right.
I am yours to command.
Fuck it, Barkskin. Woo! That hasn't helped at all, but never mind.
I'm waiting.
Well, save scumming is literally reloading a situation in a game in order to try and get a slightly better result. Like, you've succeeded, but you're going back to get a slightly more optimal result. I.e., in this case, I'm save scumming kind of really because I beat the fight, I won, but I lost a couple of party members in the process. So I'm going back to try it again, this time without losing the party members. To me, at least, that is kind of save scumming. It's genuinely surprising how loyal Viconia is. Oh, we like Viconia. She's great. She's kind of a bitch, but she's our bitch.
Shah guides my hand.
Right, is there anything else we can pop off right now? I don't think so. Oh, I could chuck out glitter dust when we get over there, mind you.
Give me some direction. I hope this is worth it.
Blind the bloody thing. Oh, I forgot haste. Stand by, everybody.
I'm waiting. Yeah.
Right, here we go.
Yeah,
Charge! Oh no, what are you two doing? My idiot summons!
Give me some direction. I'm waiting.
Hit it with feeble mind. Oh, I think it worked. We feeble-minded the damn beholder. The mini one.
We got the business. No effect. What do you want,
Give me some
groundling?
direction.
Do I have fireball? No, I don't. Oh. I turned it into a vegetable. It's just sitting there doing nothing. Oh, glorious.
Ready.
Please, let me help.
Although, speaking of things sitting there doing nothing, Minsk and Viconia have been held. And that's not good. What held them? The Gauth did, casting Paralyze. Fuck it, it cast that pretty quick, didn't it? I didn't even notice it happening. Turn it into a squirrel. Squirrel Galf.
Next way.
Okay, luckily I think Corgan and my summons are getting through these guys fairly sharpish, but yeah. Having the healer paralyzed in the party is not brilliant, it's gotta be said. Huzzah! We did it.
I'm waiting. It's done.
Where's the Gauth gone anyway? Seems to have just wandered off. Where have you gone, Squirrel Gauth? Oh, he's dead. Oh, what happened to it? Who killed the squirrel? Anyway, mission accomplished. I feeble-minded it and turned it into a squirrel. It's next to the stairs, dead.
Direction. I'm there.
I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay, it died and turned back into itself. Oh, satisfying. I love Feeble Mind, it's such a brilliant spell.
Must be done.
If you have spell turning, spell deflection, or other minor versions, they help, and you can disrupt Gauths like you would other casters with Acid Arrow or Magic Missile. Ah, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Usually in most fights involving like a mage or something like that, the first thing I do is just smack them with Magic Missile and hope for the best, but yeah. I'll admit, I was clowning around a bit more with this one. One of these days, Minsk will become, you know, unparalleled. Whatever, let's just fucking rest. Okay, that didn't work, and now Gibblings! Oh no!
For time we got the business. Bark your monkey. A skull breaker.
Yeah.
Next way. Next way.
No, Skellington!
Be quick, be paid well for this. What do you want?
Well, speaking of being paid well, enjoy the gold, Corgan. Protection from evil. That's a pretty good one to have. Knocking around, isn't it? Didn't even have to conjure the air elemental this time either, now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Yay, we're back.
Victory shall be ours.
Although Viconia needs to restore herself. Although I don't think she can, because she's level drained. That is so annoying. That is seriously annoying. Okay.
Give me some direction. It's probably best.
They could have level drained anyone in the party except for Viconia, but they've level drained Viconia. Gits. Oh well. Ooh, steady on there, folks.
Jacques.
Where Minsk goes,
God.
evil
That was
stands
close.
aside.
Welcome back, Mr. Bones. The adventures of this plucky skeleton, accompanying adventurers way, way higher level than him. No, I don't have any scrolls of restoration, I'm afraid. I should have bought some, but I didn't.
I'm waiting.
I was being a bit of a pinch purse.
Hey, not a concern.
Not what we're doing.
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
Yeah.
Ooh. Diseased one. Insk almost did the stupid, yes. Another diseased one. A diseased child. Another diseased one. Interesting. Well.
Give me some direction. I hope this is worth it.
I hope there aren't any more traps.
Yes?
Hello. That's it. I'm a stranger in your time-lost buried city, and all you say is hello? What would you have me say? Shall I proclaim the wonder of your arrival? Shall I bemoan the terrible length of the ages? Should my knees buckle at the very sight of you? I'm sure it'd make you feel very important, but I've simply no interest in you. I think you'll find we care about very little at all. Then tell me who you are. What is this place? Oh, you wish the exposition. Typical. I should really write this down so I don't have to keep repeating it. Not that we have had a lot of visitors. We are the Guardians. We guard the temple. This is very important because every few hundred years someone almost wanders this way. We've forgotten what it is that we guard. We've forgotten how many generations we've been here, and we've forgotten what it is to have a purpose. It must be serving some greater plan. Who's the temple dedicated to? A temple? Oh, it's been so long since we've uttered the god's name, it's been forgotten by most. What loyalty do we owe a creature that would condemn us to this? Then why do you stay? We cannot leave. We cannot even die. We're born again in an endless recycling of our souls. We learn over and over again that we're condemned to a fate we no longer want. What's this disease you're afflicted with? It is the decay of our minds and souls. We grow to hate the power that sustains us, so it rots us from the inside. There is no cure, there is no escape, there is no end. You're too weak to free yourselves. I suppose I should try to. Do what you will, there's no escape for us. We've accepted this. We teach it to the newly young, who then teach it to the old that die and are reborn. The deal which placed us here has been followed to the letter, and we're not we're never to be released from service, no matter how pointless the task. You will fail. You cannot help but fail. We know this. We expect nothing other. Is there nothing that can be done? Have you petitioned your lord? You cannot petition the unknown. We have not seen a sign for ages, and his name is lost to us now. No, nothing is directed at the temple except loathing. Take what you will. We are guardians in name only. We might as well be simple, mindless skeletons. Huh. So what's this other bit over here then?
Yeah?
Away with you, shadows. We're in darkness already. What do you mean by that? I'm no shadow. Well, no, perhaps not, but we're in darkness. The light of the sun did shine, but it has gone away. And we curse the night. Leave us be. You can do nothing. As you look through the door, you see that the interior of this building has fallen into disrepair. It would be foolish to enter. Oh. Well then. Did the artist make a second building, and then the gate level designers were just like, but we don't need a second building, artists? And the artists were like, well, too late now. And so the gate level designers were like, well, okay, we'll just say that it's like too collapsed to go into. I'll do it. Well then.
Yeah, I'll see to it.
We'll be right back.
I'm willing. I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Just ask, and I'll do it.
Yeah, that was a winged demon-y thing. I'm not gonna muck around.
Give me some direction. I'm waiting.
Got to summon the spider, of course. Okay.
Ustanza dost.
Something just wore off. Do you know what it was, though? Right.
Where can I be of most use?
I suppose protection from evil wouldn't be a bad call at this point, since that thing in there is quite obviously evil. Oh, that only works on one person, doesn't it? Well, never mind. Okay.
Give me some direction. I hope this is worth it.
How can I help?
Okie dokie.
I'm waiting.
Splat you with a magic missile and attempt to turn you into a squirrel. Although you are an empathic manifestation, so yeah, I don't know even if I even can turn you into a squirrel, but we'll certainly try.
No mercy for those who oppose us! Now you die!
Alright, wants to talk to us. This is certainly interesting.
Yeah.
Well, while you guys are busy with that,
You require fleet of foot and all that.
Black opal, huh?
Yes!
Sense of holiness about the altar.
A skullbreaker!
Okay, I see. I understand.
Give me some direction. I'm waiting. Yeah, I'll see to it.
Please, I will do what I can.
Yeah?
What are you doing, Jasper? Has he run out of bullets? He has, hasn't he? Anyone got spare bullets? Yep.
Give me it's done.
Running up there, hitting people with sticks like a savage.
Minsk and stand ready.
Shah guides my hand.
Okay. Oh no, it's dead. Okay, there we go. Fucking hell.
Who walks in the Temple of Eye? Speak of yourself. You are almost beyond the sight of eye.
Jasper walks here, and I've disposed of your little guardian. The guardian, the beast is not of I. The beast kills the form of I repeatedly. You have slain it for but a small time. It comes again and again. The beast is a fell deity, for it has more power than I can muster. My legion of followers feed the creature, and I am weakened and fading. Such power the beast has. You're not worshipped here. The people outside feel nothing but loathing. But they must serve. It is the letter of the agreement. They were to guard, and I would provide for their lives. This was to be for all time. Until what? They die and are reborn to guard against nothing? No one comes. And it is little wonder I cannot defeat the beast. It is their loathing and pathos, and it has become their object of worship, whether they know it or not. The time has passed. I have naught here and will not again. Even the great device has waned in power and is not so epic a danger as once I thought. A Pathetic existence for a god indeed, not forgotten enough to finally die. Perhaps one day such a fate will await Dark Loth, one can only hope.
I weep for my children. Their hate sustains this place, though they would intend otherwise. Had they not thought of me at all, I would have perished, and soon after so would they.
So that end you envision death to all that follow you? Death would be welcome to them, not the death they have now wherein the spirit is still bound to earth, but true death, where they would join me in the keep of the eternal sun. The letter of the bargain was that I protect the great device until the end of time. The creator races were very specific. I will reinterpret the words, for it is surely the end of my time. The intent of the bargain was that the great device would not be used again. If it is indeed the end of time, then my last act should be to destroy it. I have not the power to do so. It is needed first. Perhaps we could help each other.
Yes! I see in your mind the way to release this place. You seek the great device for another, though you owe them no allegiance, and they intend to kill you. The cause is simple. You will take the great device, the piece that I possess, and ye shall combine it with the piece the creature already has. The assembled rod would surely destroy the beast. You must use the item upon the beast, and then return it to me. Use it but once, or you will perish under its power. Tell my people that you carry the piece that I give you, that you might deplete it, that you go to restore its components so that it may be disposed of as a whole, not in part. My people must know I intend to destroy it when you return. But more, they must know I intend to end their service. This simple act of bringing together the two parts of the rod will instill a small amount of faith for an instant. If they are in my presence, such an instant will allow me to destroy the artifact.
What do I get out of this? The destruction of a beast that is using you. I know not if you know its nature, but you will stand little chance against the thing without the great device. No, you must do this for me. It is in your best interest. Use the item once with my blessing to ward you against harm. Return as though at my bidding, and you will free my people. Do this. Just give me the device. I promise nothing. You need not promise anything. This device will profit you only so long as you use it as directed. You could study it for years, but you would be as likely to get yourself killed as not. In time, another creature such as myself will realize the danger. No, you will gain it only if you do as you should. Here is the device. Go and speak with the people.
I'm waiting.
Well. Question is, I wonder who this god was before everyone forgot him. Have you enjoyed your visit? Of course you found nothing, and of course you will leave empty-handed. There is... You have the great device. What are you doing with that? It cannot be moved. It's not been moved in millennia. It is the will of your god that it be taken from this place and weakened. I do not believe you. Nothing has changed here in ages. If you have the great device, it's only because our god is weaker than we imagined. You will see. It is to be destroyed when I return. You will be free of your duty. Nothing changes here. You will not return. We will not be freed. There is nothing to lend our faith to but hate and loathing. Go. It is the last we will see of you.
If it must be done.
Come on, Nithix.
Yeah, it's probably best left to me.
Well, I kind of wasted all my buffs. But never mind. Amontor was the former god of law and the sun worshipped by Netheril. Okay. He's one of the Netherese gods. Or was. It's an interesting, though hardly unique device, I suppose.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
Hey, not a concern.
Is that you? Have you returned successful?
Yes, I have half the rod here with me. Most excellent, my lord, most wonderful. Let me tell you then how the second half of the rod can be acquired. The Unseeing Eye is in a great pit in the centre of the cult compound. You cannot enter the pit by the stairs. The Beholder's minions would slay you. But you must get into the pit. There is a niche where the Beholder stores his treasures, including the rod. There is a safe way to get to that niche. One of our friends is still in the cult. You must approach him and say the phrase, "The eye is blind." He will then know who you are and be able to help you. You will find him by the pit of the faithless. Do hurry, my lord. This beholder continues to mesmerize and murder the innocent even as we speak. I shall go immediately and locate this man you speak of. Praise the gods. I wish you well, my lord. Remember, do not speak to Garl. If he senses that you have half the rod, the plan is doomed. Speak only to Tad. Well, well, well. The plot thickens. And I've just noticed that it is very late. Holy shit. Save the game. Oh, I don't know, 14, I think. I hate to leave you at this cliffhanger, folks, but yeah, it's kind of late. I need to go. I guess this is the downside of starting the stream a bit later than normal. It suddenly gets a lot later than I'm used to. In less time. Anyway, yeah. Well, folks, I'll see you again on Monday. And I don't know what I'll be streaming. Maybe more of this. I don't know. I'm just thinking now. Do I force myself not to play this so that you guys can see the resolution to this whole Beholder quest on Monday? I suppose I could do that. We'll see. Anyway, so, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's it for me tonight. Is anyone we can go raid? Ooh, oh, we have choices. Okay, so, Catstrader, who was in here earlier, he's streaming right now. He's streaming some X-Plane, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's what he's up to. I am... Who am I going to give the raid to? I don't know. Kilgore, though, is also streaming on the GOG channel, and he's actually streaming some Daggerfall Unity right now, so I'll give him the raid, because I know that you lot would much rather watch that. But, yeah, if you do fancy going to watch my dude Catstrader, go watch him. He's a really cool streamer. So yeah. /raid. Kilgore's on the GOG channel right now, by the way, so. Alright, everybody. I will see you Monday, as I said. I mean, if I don't stream a bit sooner. Do you know I've been having all day this horrible feeling that I'm supposed to be doing something this weekend and I can't remember what it is? Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I've forgotten something incredibly important. Anyway. So, I think it's because I've got a couple of important weekends coming up, and I don't know, maybe it's got me thinking I'm supposed to be doing something this weekend, even though I'm not. Because next Saturday, I am in Southampton, filming a battle report with Liam for Moorhammer, which I'm really looking forward to, because Liam is a cool dude, and I've been wanting to go on his channel for ages. And then the Saturday after that, I'm in Stockport for the Deployment Zone Open Day convention thing at Element Games. So I got a busy couple of weekends coming up, actually. I say busy; they're gonna be fun, especially the Open Day in Stockport. I'm there for the whole weekend. I'm going down on the Friday and coming back on the Sunday. So I'm looking forward to that a great deal. But yeah, I guess if you're in. Of course, you won't be able to get in unless you have a ticket. So I was going to say, if you're in the area, you could drop by and say hello. But actually, you can't because you need a ticket to get in. So never mind. Yeah, but that's what I'm doing weekend after next. So yeah. Right. Well, anyway, I will see you guys on Monday. Have a good one. Enjoy your weekend. I'll probably continue this on Monday. We'll continue with this quest and everything on Monday. Unless I get stupidly bored this weekend and end up playing it anyway, we'll continue with it on Monday. I got some painting I need to do this weekend anyway, so I'll probably end up doing that instead of playing Baldur's Gate. So the chances are you'll get to see the resolution of this quest anyway. So I have, as I speak right now, 5 Terminators, 2 Eldar Warlocks, a Dreadnought, and a partially built Baal Predator, which all will need building and painting this weekend. So that's kind of what I'm going to be up to, I think, for the most part. Anyway, so... Right, folks. Let's go say hello to Kilgore, and off to bed after that for me. So, there we go. There it is. There it is. I found the button. Cheers, everybody. Toodaloo.